Hello, guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker, episode 473, podcast 353. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are live this week for some more paintball discussion. With me, I have Gavin Sharma from Turret Tech Industries.
That's right. I am also live, ladies and gentlemen, and alive. It's going to be fantastic this evening. And when my friend Josh Zubrexis gets here, he's going to say hit that like and or share button. And I'm going to say, if you're so inclined, hit it or start a watch party with your friends and let everybody know what you're doing on a Monday night. It's Behind the Bunker. We are strapped in. It's a special night.
But Facebook is live.
It's a special night, so make sure you tune in and share the love because it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. And Joe, it's my birthday. I will cry if I want to. Kimson.
Good evening, and thanks for tuning in tonight to beautiful Behind the Bunker. Yes, it is my birthday. I am 1 year older. But thanks for tuning in because we've got a paintball show. We're going to talk a little bit about paintball, probably some food. We'll probably get sidetracked. There might even be derailment. But, we're going to have a good show, and we'll see everybody again.
Let's see if this works, too. There we go. Good evening from Team Tags. We have our Facebook module loaded up again, so hopefully we'll be able to play with that tonight. So we're going to be watching your comments in the live YouTube as well as we're going to be watching you on Facebook. So can anyone tell me if we are live on YouTube right now?
It does not appear to be.
Okay. I'll go to the studio back end and see what's going on. So thank you guys for tuning in. We have a bunch of your questions. We have some advice segments. We have from the vault segment to get to. We have some mag-fed guns to show you as well as potential trivia tonight.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tell you right now, whatever. Stick around for that. We'll do that near the end of the show tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Want to start off the show with some bad news. We had a death in our community. Do you guys remember this fellow? Avid watcher of our show. Thank you very much for being a part of our show for so many years. Mr. Beatler, Mr. James Beatler.
Oh, no.
And he and his daughters, Chloe and Katie, would always watch and we'd always give shout-outs for them. So sorry for all the people in the SAS who lost a brother, but there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Send regards to the family. Paintball media, guys. New issue is up right now. Make sure you guys go check it out. Go to paintball.media. That's the online magazine version. And I saw the discs being printed. I know they're going out. Watch for your Blu-ray for the paintball documentary. If you've ordered it, it should be coming to you very soon, I would say. Ruthless, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are heading to World Cup and playing, make sure you guys check out our friends over at Ruthless. They have the jersey special, 2 jerseys for $99. You have the home jersey for when you're practicing and the away for when you're actually at the events. Be nice and crisp. Exalt, you guys, what do you think of the new Regal collection?
Very wriggly.
Check out that chewing gum walk. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a red, black, and gold. There they have the Solar Red pod swab. And here they have the ultralight precision TIPX barrel shroud, both in red or gold. That looks pretty good. I think I like the gold one better.
I'm not much of a gold guy.
I
think silver or
just gold digger,
color.
Really.
Gold digger, yeah, that's me.
And then here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the things that I thought Exalt came out with for the pandemic.
I think that's great.
That was really cool. The antimicrobial brass door opener and stylus. Well, I guess it would be a stylus, too, for punching in your PIN codes and stuff. Yeah, that's a great idea. Didn't even think of that. Air Ups, guys. Make sure you head on over and get 20% off of their entire catalog now while the season is quiet. Pre-order your stuff for next year and save yourself some cash money. Is Roger, not Roger, is George Hay in the chat right now?
Yes, he is.
Good. Well, I want to show you this. Do you know that George Hay's been working on his new goggles? His new goggle system to go with his Crocs.
Yeah.
This is just a prototype, and he's still working on the face part of it, but at least he's got the base structure set up. It's kind of very EVS-like. So good work, sir, and try to...
Best of luck. I can't wait to see the finished project.
I'd like to see those by next time Paintball Extravaganza. If we don't see what Paintball Extravaganza this spring, it'll be the following spring, but There you go. Now you have something to work towards. Endless Legends, guys, October 2nd to 4th. Make sure you guys check it out. That's at OXCC, and that's a CPX event game. Last week, we showed you these pictures. Zane Smith took a friend out to play paintball, and he had such a good time that he went home and dug out his old paintball markers. He sent in some correspondence. He said, so we talked about it. Basically, the Ion, they aired it up, and it shot no problem, shot really well. But the Spider, they put a new battery, aired it up, and the trigger was clicking, but nothing was happening. Not that was a surprise to us, but...
Sounds about right out of the box.
There was a guy on our field playing with a Spider, or so it looked like on the weekend, and I didn't physically see it working, but he did go on and off the field, so I assume...
You did comment that he was smiling the whole time, so it must have been functional.
So there we go. Guys, I see a lot of you guys tuning in, and Carl Morey says YouTube is not working. I'm going to try to go on the back end right now and see if I can get that working.
So did Ron Jeremy.
While we're checking out the back end of Joe, why don't we check his vault out, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back.
Joe from Flaggers Paintball. We're here for another segment of From the Vault, where we go back in history, back into the early days of paintball. Today is no different. Today we're going to look at some early JT gloves. These are some of the first gloves. As you know, most of you know, JT was originally a motocross company. They jumped on the paintball bandwagon in the late 80s. So this is a full finger armored glove. Later on, they came out with some Kevlar with a little bit of pink and some color, bright motocross colors, still available for paintball. The original gloves were fingerless gloves with some armor on them, just colored olive green, but the same materials used in their world famous motocross gloves. Later on, this is a newer pair. This is apparently unopened. I tried to open it, but I can't show anyone. They also came out with the Pursuit glove with Kevlar backing, again fingerless. And then later on, they launched the JT Pro Series glove. This we know is the 2003 brand new Pro Series glove. It's never been worn before. It still has the tissue paper, so we can bring that out and we'll just slide my hand into it. This is a medium size 9. So there you go, guys. You're watching From the Vault with the brand new JT 2003 Pro Series glove. Until we see you again, pew pew.
Are you back to me now?
Yes.
There we go. That's the vault, guys. I brought the packaging in to show you. This is out of my brand new vault series. So this is when JT was still in Chula Vista, California, and it's a 2003 Pro Series glove, the leading edge of innovation from the one-piece palm designed for enhanced feel and lens blade. So they're pretty cool. It's got the little seal inside, some Velcro on it. These are the olive ones, but they're in pretty fine shape. They're still a piece of clear, and it's still clear. It has not even yellowed. So my vault is doing what it's supposed to do, guys. So these are the JT gloves, and I'll have something new for you. Not new, but something different for you next week. I think we're going to bring one of my guns out, and we'll do some shooting with one of the older vintage guns. So we'll see what happens. We'll get that here for next week, guys. See you soon.
Very good. So YouTube is now up and running. So if you guys are watching or seeing it pop up on YouTube, we're going to watch your live comments over there as well. Very good. I was showing where'd it go? I was showing Joe for one of the From the Vault segments where we get looking at these, the Hydrodil, ladies and gentlemen. Remember them? Remember them when they were out last year? Yeah. Unfortunately,
I don't think that's old enough for the Vault.
Soon. All right. Well, why don't we get into mail time?
Mail time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a couple of pieces of correspondence. So as I dig around into my sack and rip it open, I find that two of our friends from the show sent in some questions that they would like answered. The first one comes to us from K2JJ. That is his legal name. And he wants to know, what are the best additions or must-have from on mag-fed markers?
That's a great
How are
question.
you gussing it up?
I guess it. Well, Joe, I'll let you go first because you probably have a valid point on this.
Your point could be valid. I would put it definitely a sling. I would put a sling on it, and I'm a big on a foregrip. Another popular upgrade is a barrel as well. So 14-inch barrel seems to be something popular that people are putting on a mag-fed marker. Lots of optics, and if you're putting optics on, there's a myriad of different choices. So you've got a lot. Half of them don't even work, and half of them you'll never use. But when you put a nice scope or a red dot on your gun, they're pretty fantastic looking. So that's something to consider. Gavin?
I don't think you need to add much. I think you hit the nail on the head. It's all customized in terms of what the look and feel you want for it. In terms of functionality, you talked about a new barrel, but I think any marker you can do that for. Potentially a riser, so you can add a sight to that as well. So George Hayes says add a hopper. No, you jerk. It's mag-fed. Go back to your croc mask.
See, I'd expect that from George.
Croc maniac.
Croc off, will you?
Yeah, there we go.
What a croc.
I think if I got a mag-fed gun, it's because I'd want to have something that looks the part, right? You're playing the part, you want it to look the part. I hate to say it, but I would almost put a flashlight on it. I know you don't need a flashlight.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Because if you're going to go for the look, the gun's not necessarily... Whatever. I was going to say practical, but practical for my playing
style.
There's
nothing wrong with a tack light in a dark hallway. Yeah.
That's true. But I guess I'm just talking for visuals, right? Like if I'm going to make my gun look realistic, I want a tack light on it. I would even like to have a little laser just to make it look that much cooler.
Speed holes?
With speed hole. And I'd like to have some sort of, as Joe would say, optics.
Accoutrement.
We'll get you some optics.
Yeah. And then maybe some ghillie. Wrapped around it as well.
Like a salad.
Yeah.
I like the cut of your jib.
No, but if you're gonna have a mag-fed gun and you're gonna play the part, you're gonna be in full camo, you're gonna have everything else. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not doll it up?
I would just spend the extra money on mags.
And Eric Park says, to each his own. I would agree with that. So you can customize it as much as you like. You can jump into a little bit of the LARPing role and put all sorts of attachments to it. Is a lot of the stuff functional? Not
like
necessarily.
The light, Todd.
There you go.
One of those mock lasers that goes on the front that has a flashlight integrated with a pressure switch. That's a solid idea.
Rick Chard says his 9mm has a laser and a light. There you go. Rampage Richie Santos says, "Happy birthday, Joe."
You can't put that.
Mind your own business. Yeah, Roger Weber says, "Looks heavy." I don't know if that's referring to Joe or if that's to the gun that we were talking about.
Why would we like that?
It's my birthday. I had a piece of pie.
There we go. Yeah, and Roger Weber says more mags. Again, yeah, it's up to you what you want to do, but again, if you're going to be that guy and have everything look the part, might as well go all the way.
Agreed. Here.
Get a home run.
Yeah.
All right. Next question and last question
thing.
from my sack, comes to us from the insane Zaniac, Zane Smith. And he wants to know, does anybody in BTB cast use a freak kit?
I used to have a freak kit, and I'd use it periodically. I got lazy. I just got tired of sizing up paint. I just grabbed whatever was on my gun the last time and just put it on. You guys don't have freaks, do you?
Not a freak kit.
Okay.
The Defender comes with a small freak kit. I do have a freak kit, but I don't use it. I have a Stella barrel kit, and then I have a myriad of autococker barrel kits.
I use my Caner kit when I'm using a cocker-threaded marker.
I have two Caner kits I use as well, and I have a freak kit somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
But when you're using your Caner kit, do you take the time to size it up? Do you really?
Do.
Do you really?
I do.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. So there's your answer. I don't believe Josh has it. Has a freak kit. Matt, you don't use a freak kit?
No, I gave up on sizing paint when I sold my evil pipe kits.
I would like a pipe kit back now.
There's one up there.
A 98 thread.
There's one right up there.
That's an angel.
That's an angel thread, and that had this distinct noise of the ting noise when you shot something through it.
I man.
So
All right.
there you go.
So that's
and
the
then,
last piece of correspondence that I have from my bag. But if there's any questions you guys want to talk about on the show, type it in the chat right now.
Yeah, and then also we have two questions. One from Russ Carroll that was sent in. He says, whatever happened to the rubber chicken autococker? I have no idea what he's talking about. And I did a Google. Of course, nothing's going to come up for rubber chicken autococker. Do you guys know anything about this?
No, but that's a dangerous search if you go down that road.
Well, that's the problem,
It's
right?
like it'll be in the same. It'll be on the same search engine as the fleshlight.
Yeah, so I found a couple pay sites that say they had information about the rubber chicken, but I
still don't know why I had to verify my age.
Exactly, but I did give my credit card, and we'll see how that goes. So if anyone in the live chat knows anything about the rubber chicken cocker, please post up. And Ryan McGee says, oh, no, that's the wrong question. Here it is. Phoenix says, hey, do you guys know anything about bringing markers over the Canadian border? Is there any restrictions? So if you're in the States coming to Canada, what do you guys, what do you want to give advice on that?
How are you traveling? It's a little harder
I'm traveling by car.
It's a little hard by air, and as long as you declare it as sporting equipment and separate package, we've always talked about bringing sort of correspondence or advertisements, if you can, print it off about the event that you're going to as well. Air travel, obviously, you can't bring compressed air into it in your regs.
Now I'm going by plane.
Perfect, thank you, Joseph. You'll actually have to remove the reg from your tank. In order to travel.
That was my Phoenix voice.
God, just yes, but I haven't heard any significant challenges as long as you declare it
Not in a submarine.
to the customs agents when you're either crossing by plane, train, or automobile.
I'm in a submarine.
And declare it as sporting equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan McGee in the live chat also asks, and I've seen this question. I have it actually printed off here. He says, what advice would you give to somebody who wants to see their local field owner become First Strike friendly?
Start your own field.
I think you're only, well, in our area, you only see First Strikes during events. When you have like private games, the big games, scenario games, that sort of thing. Most of our fields in our area, they have multiple groups, all with rentals and all with guys with their own equipment or birthday parties, so the mixing of First Strike is not necessarily deemed appropriate. But if you want, start on a big game. Convince your field owner that when there's a big game, that's an appropriate thing, because I think that's safe to say. Gavin?
I think you can potentially approach an owner and ask if you can run a private game, and if they would supply First Strike, so it's exclusive to that particular group. And if it becomes financially advantageous for the field owner, they may consider it. But on a regular sort of walk-on day, mixed with everybody else, I think that's very few fields, at least in my experience, permit that. But I certainly would see an owner maybe saying, okay, we will reserve a couple of fields for you if you had a large enough group and it made it advantageous for them to bring the staff for it. But
yeah,
I was actually approached by someone. We had that conversation on the weekend.
You didn't talk to me.
You were there.
Oh, okay.
We had a conversation.
He's got life outside of you.
You were standing no less than 6 feet, no less than 6 feet away from me, and we did have a discussion with someone about the possibility of having an open game on a Saturday or Sunday, and they would have a field or two, and they would rotate amongst us, but it would be First Strike friendly.
Yeah.
So there.
Sorry, I'm reading. Dwayne King also wants to know how many types of barrel threads are there. That's probably a fairly easy question. There's going to be some obscure threads, but for the most part, there's there's how many did Tippmann have? They had the A5 and they had the Monoline D8.
Well,
A5.
Tipex.
A5, 98, and no.
Was it something Cocker threaded? No. It was
No.
A5.
Tippmann? No.
So-
I think the only
Crossover.
crossover may have been Cocker threaded.
Okay.
Yeah. Does a TIPX have a barrel thread?
Yes,
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
It's
That's
called an
A5,
A5.
yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So they really only two. AGD didn't have a thread because they couldn't afford them.
It still counts.
Oh.
But some of the bodies are Cocker
it was
threaded.
a twist lock, and then
And-
you could buy. And
Yeah.
with my particular mag, I got from my customized.
Modified, tricked out.
Yes, it's an insert where it takes Cocker adapters or
Yeah.
Cocker barrels. Sorry.
I have to say, I will give AGD credit, that was a brilliant solution to barrels, is having the twist lock. It never will vibrate out. It's permanently tight. You don't strip it or cross-thread it. I think that they were onto something.
Well, it was designed for tournament play to quickly remove it and squeegee out your barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're at, and the
Then Tiberius had a thread that says Chase Traffic Morris. And by the way, Chase Traffic Morris, your image is burned into my retinas. Before the show, I saw your Facebook post. Please take that down. It's going to give me nightmares. Okay, so Tiberius, did Tiberius have more than one thread?
I think it's A5, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Then we have Autococker. We have Angel.
Yeah.
We
Impulse
have
Ion.
Impulse Ion, yeah.
Spider Piranha.
Lux is Shocker.
Lux is Shocker, which is Impulse.
Yeah.
Ion.
Impulse.
And then I think that's it, other than maybe Brass Eagle may have had their own.
They used like pins to lock their barrel in.
The Stingray,
the Stingray,
had
yeah.
The Stingray had pins, but like a couple like the King Cobra and things like that. I don't know what threading. We'll have to ask somebody.
Yeah, that's how AGD came up with the twist lock, because the pins were already taken. So there you go. SP Ion, says Steve Birchfield. I don't think we've missed any. I think that's probably pretty good. What is this? Richard Leroy, the guy who stole the product at Extravaganza, goes to trial October 8th in Memphis.
Oh.
And the Tennessee Attorney's General Office, for what it's worth. That's actually good to know, because I didn't know they caught the guy, but I'm surprised his name was Leroy.
Oh, I was going to go there. I'm like, you know what? That is so appropriate.
He went in there like Leroy Jenkins. Are they going to live stream that?
Now, was it Leroy or was he French? Was it Leroy?
Leroy.
No, if he's from New Orleans, it would have been Leroy.
Leroy.
Yeah.
What is Carl Morey wants? Hey, everybody, what was your field in Canada or the U.S. and name it?
Oh, where you guys are playing.
Oh,
Everybody, what was your field in the U.S. and Canada? Yeah. So we reside out of Flaggers Paintball, which is Kitchener, Ontario, which is, 50 minutes from Toronto? How far from Detroit?
2 hours.
2 exciting hours from Detroit.
90 minutes from Buffalo.
Yeah. There you go. And with the dollar, even though the dollar's kind of you guys are still solid with your dollar if you come to Canada.
Yeah, man, it's 35 cents. $1.35 it's worth.
Donald Trump says that we want our borders open, but I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen.
It's not till like Christmas, I bet, if not the New Year.
Yeah. So plan for next season. Yeah.
No winter games for you, my friends.
No. Angel had 2 pre G7 and post.
I didn't know that.
That sounds right now that I think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Did we miss any other barrels, guys? Or
I don't think
I think
so.
we've got. What about
like a Null Spot just had a slide-in barrel, and same with the Bushmaster SI had a slide-in barrel, and it's held in with a set screw. That 68 Tipman 68 Special barrel slid in, it was held in with a set screw, and that's same with the SL2 pump.
what was the name of those Pigs? What are those guns that never worked, and they looked really good?
Archeon War Sensors.
Yes.
War Sensors. Did they have their own threads?
I
I mean,
think
it
they
didn't
were
matter
Spider-
because the
Wouldn't
guns
matter.
didn't work.
I
but
think they were Spider Piranha.
yeah.
Could have been, yeah.
SL68 too.
Yeah, that's the same as the Tipman 98.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, the 68 Special.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. Do we have any more? Oh, we have one more thing here, which we got to do. No word on the rubber chicken then, right? So we got through all of our questions, and no one knows about the rubber chicken. Okay. Well, someone can go in Google with incognito then and type in rubber
You
chicken
better.
paintball gun and see where that gets you. All right, so what do we have here? We have MagFed segment, but unfortunately we're expecting Josh tonight, but there must be some traffic on the go, so we're not going to have Josh tonight. We have Prices Right to get to. We have some trivia I want to get to tonight as well. And before we do that, I want to tell you guys about something else. Planet Eclipse, guys. Did you know that they are the creators of incredible tournament paintball markers, soft goods, and gear? They have the winningest paintball markers in history. Check them out, guys. Get Planet Eclipse and take on the world.
When the world's greatest players, photographers, and expected parents need the best coverage, most vivid colors, biggest selection, they pull a tab on an EG product. #PopSmoke.
With thick welded seams, stainless steel hardware, and multiple color options, it makes Air Ups the #1 choice for inflatables on and off the field. They're made in America by Brent, and 20% off all of their in-stock inventory is flying off the shelves now. So check out airups.com and place your order today.
Dreams fade. Ruthless paintball products, colors, sublimation, and craftsmanship never die on or off the field. Ruthless will keep you fresh. Use the promo code BTB15 for 15% off your order.
Adapt, create, and win. Exalt is in our blood. Make your game boil. Get Exalt. Available worldwide.
Worldwide.
From the beginning, you stumbled down a rocky cliff or waded chest deep through a mosquito-infested bog. Then whether you're sliding into the snake or running and gunning, GI Sports has the gear for you. Now with the new Stormer.
Oh, DLX, guys. True industry innovators with some of the lightest, fastest, and sleekest hardware in paintball. DLX has the power to get you to the podium. And boy, Tundra, do you want to be there.
Since 1969, Altama has put more boots on the ground than any other DoD supplier. Make Altama's choice yours. Get your feet into Altama Original SWAT. # sturdy footwear.
Putting the power in your paintball. Never miss a shot with Ninja. Ninja supplies rigs, remotes, and recharge systems to the top teams and players in the sport. Don't be left behind. Get Ninja.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to all of our sponsors of the show. If it wasn't for them, you'd be watching something different on TV tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Schmitty on the YouTube live chat says the TIPX barrel also has a different breech to barrel transition diameter, not the same as an A5, according to a rep I spoke at Lapco. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I thought they were all A5. Joe just stepped out to go look at the craft services table, so he'll be right back. Maybe we'll ask him when he gets there. So I have trivia questions that I have found. I was looking for something today, and I came across them, which is cool, but the bad thing is this is an online quiz that you can take that someone put together. But some of these questions are from 2001 and 2003.
That's my jam,
so
baby.
it's pretty old. I mean, some of the questions were updated. Like the last question, I think, was in last updated on September 21st, 2020. Maybe that's how I came across it. But, yeah, so we'll give it a second for Josh and Joe to come back into studio.
Zuby's not coming back. He mailed in his 2 weeks.
Maybe in the chest freezer? Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? I was proven wrong.
Would you look at that? So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the wait here. We're just getting Josh in studio. The other thing is I want to apologize for the audio. There's a little bit of a buzz and a hum right now. We lost our bed tonight, which is our bed background music, and for some reason it's been replaced with a hum, and we can't get to the bottom of it. So we will get that. We'll get that sorted.
I'll fix that.
Josh, can you give that a push? So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have Josh Zuby Zabrickas. He was caught in traffic, neighborhood traffic.
The long walk here. There's a big lineup at the corner.
Yes. So I was just explaining to Gavin, guys, I would like one on a stick, I think. I have found some paintball trivia questions. And the problem with them is some of these go back to 2001, 2003. So I edited a bunch of them. But I'm going to ask you guys as a group, and if there's any of you guys in the live chat that think you guys have the answer, by all means, chime in. We are watching you guys right now. So if you guys... Yeah. Brett Davis says $5, Bob.
That's all that Eros money he has.
Well, he's not wrong.
Well, now with 20% off all in stock, guys, head on over to Air Up and get your set today. All right, so here comes the first question. While you guys, we're passing out the ice creams to celebrate Joe's birthday tonight. So if you hear rattling and that's this is our professional show. Question 1,
who's this going to?
Everybody. You guys can all answer because you're not going to all get it. Like in all other professional sports, cities around the country, select cities are given franchise teams. What is the name of the team that is based or was based out of Oakland?
The Assassins.
The Stoned Assassins.
No, Oakland Assassins. Stone's Assassins was Be Real's team.
But where were they based?
I don't know.
Sacramento?
What the hell's the answer?
Toledo. So the answer is the Assassins. So the Oakland Intimidators was the name that was given consideration, but basically it went down to the Assassins. So the Oakland Assassins.
That's right.
So you were right.
You said, what? Okay.
I'm right.
Toledo was just
I
a
was just
real
screwing
ruse.
with you. It was a ruse. Adam Langjawanese says Oakland Raiders. You are wrong, sir. You were wrong.
No, he's right. He's just got wrong sport.
Who are the two originators of the idea of paintball?
Oh.
Noel Hayes and
Guernsey?
Bob Guernsey.
Hayes Noel
Oh, Hayes Noel, damn. I'm
and
wrong,
Charles Gaines. Those were the two that actually came up with the concept or the idea for paintball. What state?
You guys can all chime in, too.
Yeah.
This isn't the Gavin show, damn it.
Well, here's an easy one.
I said no to Guernsey.
What state is the home of the main Tippmann plant?
Indiana.
No.
It was Fort Wayne. Did it,
Fort
move?
Wayne,
Indiana.
Indiana.
Did it move, though?
No.
No?
Most people think California would be the Tippmann factory is located, but it is Indiana.
I was only at the first factory, not when they moved.
So we were talking about the first factory on the weekend, Gavin. You want to tell them the story about how you became a Tippmann tech?
We went down to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we went to the Tippmann factory. They forgot we were coming for the certification process. So there was 2 car loads full of people looking to get certified, and they're like, we'll just tap somebody. And it was Jamie Chaney, who happened to be walking by, and they're like, hey, give these guys the course. And so we sat around. And
I think Jamie Chaney was just happy to be off the floor.
that's right. So
I've seen about 100,000 Tippmanns, and I'm about ready.
so we all sat around for I don't know how many hours, and we were certified.
That's when they had every single gun that came off the line, got a handful of paint put in
And
it,
was
and
shot.
test it.
Yeah.
And the most impressive part of the tour for me was seeing the flat line testing tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all got fired into this massive.
I forgot about the tube.
There was a tube.
Yeah.
I like the tube.
All right, so again, remember, some of these questions are fairly old. What major team is generally considered the best in the world
Iron Man.
and was not part of the 2003 NXL season?
Dynasty.
Image. I don't know.
All Americans.
Dynasty. Dynasty has had the most winningest wins in all of winning.
They're post 2003.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
What solution were paintballs originally made of?
Fish oil.
Oil-based paint.
Mineral oil?
Says answer is oil base, which was made by the Nelson Paint Company. Because the question, it was
In Iron Mountain, Michigan.
what is the most common type of game played by amateurs?
Capture the flag.
Elimination, it says. I don't know how real that is, but we'll try.
Team deathmatch.
What paintball company makes the Freak system?
Smart parts.
Well,
or
GI.
dog.
So let's take into consideration that this sheet could be up to as old as 2003. So we would say
Smart parts.
Smart Parts. Yeah. Now it's made by Empire. Joe,
GI.
it's
Empire.
GI, but what
They only Empire owns the intellectual rights, but Smart GOG now makes the Freak.
Yeah. What is the average caliber of paintball?
68.
Yeah, but who makes the pipe kit?
We already talked about this.
Evil.
Hey, someone wanted to know if you used a freak kit, Josh.
Yeah.
You do use a freak kit on the regular?
I used to, but I lost my
Shim.
98 to cocker threaded back.
Oh.
So I
Okay.
can't use it for my TMC now, but normally I use the cocker threaded one. Since I got the Resurrection and it came with a larger kit than I have, like I only had the 3 insert one. Since I got the Resurrection, I've been using the Resurrection barrel in nearly everything, and I was using it in the TMC. But
Yeah.
again, if anybody found it, please let me know.
Yeah. Jay Straffic Mork says Josh is a freak kit. There we go.
Okay, we saw a shirtless photo of you.
So-
You're the freak.
Team Trauma had great success in the amateur category in the 2002 NPPL standings. The success translated into a franchise offer in the NXL. What city was
Baltimore.
Trauma
Baltimore. Yeah. Oh.
the franchise team for?
We
Answered it.
Was it
Okay.
Baltimore?
Okay, but I heard an I wanted to see if I could get some arguments going. But
I keep
Baltimore-
thinking they're all
Baltimore's right.
trick questions. Too,
No,
so
no.
don't listen to my.
These are internet questions, so they're not. At the majority of fields in the U.S., what size does a splat need to be in order to be
Quarter.
called out?
quarter.
A dime.
I think a quarter.
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 A nickel.
A dime.
The exchange rate.
Yeah, that's true.
Bigger.
I think Gavin might be right.
That's true. Ryan McGee answers Iron Man, and he might be right if we just keep going through questions. Eventually, that will be the right answer.
It should be.
Who is the most popular grenade maker?
BT.
Enola.
I'm going to say Tipman.
EG.
Keep in mind, this may be an older quiz.
I'm going to say Tipman.
You are right.
Squad Buster.
And I think, to be honest with you, Joe, I think BT makes a lot, but I think Tipman still has the Squad Busters and probably makes more of them.
Do they still make them? I haven't
I
seen
don't
them in
think
a
so.
long
But I think
time.
But
going
they're
back
big
to-
box
going
stores,
back to
right?
2001.
No, they're all
Yeah.
made. But they're all made by.
BT
I
now?
think they're all B. I think
Okay.
they're all BT.
All right, so what was the most popular brand of paintballs at the turn of the century by amount sold in the year 2000?
Evil?
Marbs?
What brand of paintball?
Oh,
Brand.
Let's use the word company.
RP Shear.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Probably our.
So year 2000.
2000. I'm going to say Pro Ball.
Who made Pro Ball?
I don't know. It was
Okay.
Pro Bounce, but
All right. Well, basically, it is RP Shear. RP Shear, the makers of All Star Premium Gold and the Marbleizer. What team won the first NXL championship in 2003?
Iron Man.
All Americans.
Sorry, 2003.
All Americans.
You are right.
That's too.
And Oakland Assassins basically was kind of second in overall rankings. Those I didn't want to read. What was one of the grand prizes in the Spider Cup of 2001?
Mustang?
Mustangs.
All right, Sally. Basically, it said car, but you are right. It is Mustang.
Can you?
They were
Does anybody know? Were they actually V8 Mustangs or were they V6s?
They were V6s with cloth.
So they weren't real Mustangs.
I don't know. I can't answer that question. We should have asked
Ryan
Greenspan. that.
Greenspan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone will know in the chat.
What does NPPL stand for?
National Professional Paintball League.
You were right. National Professional Paintball League. Let's do. We'll do one
Why
more
was I
here.
thinking one of those was players?
We're all
I don't
players, baby.
Yes.
How many NXL franchise teams participated in 2003?
8.
Yes.
That
4
was-
West Coast,
That was a guess.
4 West Coast, and 4 East Coast. Yeah. And then I think this is the last question that I have. Maybe not. What is it called when you get shot in the mask?
Gogged.
Yes, sir. We need to have red buttons.
Or boom headshot?
Yeah, there you go. Is it possible to buy paintballs with red paint, Phil?
Yes.
It is.
I think so.
It's nasty and it stains like you wouldn't believe.
Basically, back when this quiz was written, it says Diablo was the only type of red paint.
No.
Well, again, this is going back to 2000-aught.
2000 aughts. We were playing at Day of the Dead.
Here was
At
our
Flag
RP,
Swipe.
That was RP Shear.
Yeah.
We used to get it made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was awful. The inside of my ACU was actually red.
One of the best places to get news from and information about paintball back in the day.
Warpig.
What does
Warpig.
Warpig stand for?
World and Recreational Paintball International Guild. I don't know.
Guild. I like that.
Information group.
World and Regional Paintball Information Guide. Really need to sass that up a little bit.
Someone put a lot of work into that name.
Okay, 2003, and again, this is going back about a million years. 2003, a member of the NXL franchise Miami Effect a former member of Team Avalanche, this man
Lasoya.
was able to broker a deal with master gunmaker Bob Long to design his own paintball gun.
Lasoya.
Who was it?
Lasoya.
It
Because he had
was.
that.
Oh, good
I just
answer,
had to read the
Josh.
damn question.
He had that.
so people knew
he
what
had
it
that
was.
Pantene Pro V contract for a while there.
No, it was Alberto. Ooh, Alberto, you do have style. What company makes paint grenades? So that we already got into that, Tipman. What city was a team called the Iron Man franchised from?
Los Angeles.
Yeah. What does the RT stand for?
Response trigger.
You guys are fighting for it. Gavin's trying to scarf an
Gavin's
ice
trying to
cream
get this
cone.
out and
Well,
eat ice cream at the same
I'm
time.
trying to watch when the camera's on me so I can eat when it's not.
Here, okay. What does
I just ate.
a Revy do?
It
Spins your
agitates the
paintballs.
paintballs into the
Oscillates.
breach.
The word we were looking for was stir the balls around so they don't
come
get
on.
stuck.
That's what I do every morning.
Only when it's warm.
Ew.
What was Chicago's NXL franchise name called?
Good one.
Aftershock.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe
Oh,
got
shoot.
it. I thought that would have been an easy one.
Rennick Miller, right? Yeah.
Listen to you guys answering before I even get half the sentence out. What was the name of the very first paintball movie?
Bobby Dukes?
Bobby Dukes.
Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Gotcha with
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
According to this, it says In Your Face was an action-packed story of an overpowering desire to win. The story follows the journey of Todd Travis and his buddies in the quest to transform themselves from ragtag woods ball players into unified.
That's
blah,
also
blah,
the
blah,
plot
blah,
line
blah.
of Bobby Dukes, though.
What year was that?
What year? Because I'm thinking I own a copy on DVD of
I'm guessing.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing this isn't on IMDb.
I'm
but
looking
gonna
on
I
look
don't know.
IMDb right now.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. In Your Face. Again, this is a quiz is called Paintball 101. If you guys are at all wondering, know where we got
Well,
this from,
according
that's
to
where it
this,
is.
In Your Face has been coming out every single year, and it's in the adults only section.
All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the last question, and I only want
2002 is In Your Face.
Was it? Okay.
It's called Splat. What? Splat in Your Face.
Okay,
this
is the
close your
actual-
incognito window.
Oh, booyah in your face. Look at that. There's like a paintball splat.
Troubled Teen gets one shot at redemption when he decides to compete in a local paintball tournament. That's In Your Face. Now, what was the other one?
Gotcha.
Sing your face off.
All right, while you guys are talking about that,
Gotcha was two.
Face your fears. I like
2006?
your face.
No.
What? Really? I thought it was earlier than that.
Oh.
I thought it was the 80s.
Nope, sorry, that's a Japanese horror film.
all right, last question, and I only want wrong answers on this because the question is fairly easy.
Gotcha.
And I want to read you guys in the live chat. Who is Tom K? And I want wrong answers
He's an
only.
archaeologist.
That's actually
Paleontologist.
You got, yes, but I want a wrong
He
answer.
invented ice cream.
He's
He's
an
a UFO looker.
Smitty says, "What about Splat Attack with William Shatner?" That was in the YouTube live chat.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
I
Are
guess
you
it would
on
be a movie.
YouTube?
Adam said we should have been digging all those titles. Yes, I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. And Ryan McGee with Iron Man, but unfortunately not a single Iron Man answer other than the fact that they were from Los Angeles.
Gotcha Paintball movies, 1985.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, I have the Nintendo, the NES game.
Me too.
Okay. Well, then I will call...
Action comedy film starring Anthony Edwards and Linda Fiorentino.
Oh, she was married to.
Directed
She
by
was married to Steven
Jeff
Seagal.
Canoe. Also directed towards Revenge of the Nerds.
So Chase Traffic Morris says that Tom Kay is a museum archivist. Robert Hansen says Santa Claus. And Bill Scribner says he was the owner of WGP.
No, we said wrong answers only.
And in the live chat, we have Regnick1133. He says the designer of the FN303.
Once.
And
Creator of the first strike round.
There's
all right.
also a.
That's great. WGP owner. Well done, Bill
Who's
Scribner.
changing their ringtone in the middle of this?
That was my phone.
Oh.
Someone's
Someone's
calling
actually
to wish
calling
me
you?
a happy birthday, but I'm unable to speak to them because I'm in the middle of something.
Is that at your actual...
Today,
Birthday?
like I
Yeah.
was born. Like
That's why
Have
this
you not
show has a
met
sort
Joe
of
before?
special
Like an hour ago?
feeling.
What do you think? We just
What? No, I knew
ice
he was.
cream, whatever.
I knew he was September too, but I didn't know if it was today or like yesterday
No, today.
or tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's also a movie called Band of the Hand from
Yes.
1986.
Fantastic.
With
No, it was. It was like in Miami.
sure
It was
it was.
Miami-based, like
5
gang. Yeah.
juvenile lost causes that are sent to the Everglades.
Were those
War
two
veterans.
guys that drove around in a sports car with pastel linen suits?
Don Johnson.
Crockett
You got to
and
be like that.
hey,
Band of the
Bobby
Hand.
Smith says Tom K. Rainbow Six Siege. Eric Park says the voice of SpongeBob he was. Good for you guys. Yeah. Oh well. Josh, how are you, sir?
I'm a little tired.
Yeah. The ovary still bugging you again?
Yep.
Yeah. You can scratch it all you want, but you just can't get down
It's
there,
that
can
time
you?
of the month.
Yeah. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, I have Prices Right. I have MagFed, but we didn't prompt Josh on that yet.
I'm ready to go.
Maybe what we'll do is we'll do a couple quick Prices Right here.
Okay.
All right. We have to.
That's the first music I've heard.
Okay, let me find the first one here.
Musemic.
We're talking about movies, so this actually works out really well. All right, first up for
Zoom.
bid, guys. Zoom. The Spencer Breslin paintball space jumpsuit. The actual jumpsuit that was not worn because it's just a costume. But what do you guys think of that? First of all, I had to YouTube search the trailer for this movie, and it looks terrible.
Really?
It has
Really?
Tom Allen in it.
What would tell you that?
Based on that picture,
Oh, yeah.
I want to go out and get a copy.
It's nasty. Let me see if I can zoom in on the actual outfit.
Oh, no pun intended.
Why?
Look at it. It's like an oven mitt that exploded.
Courtney Cox is in it.
Yeah, that's
Who's that?
nasty.
Tim Allen, Chevy Chase,
Oh yeah, Chevy Chase is in it as well. Let me move
What?
this over.
Kate Mara.
So there's Tim Allen.
A lot of people in it.
But look, the people you listed, Courtney Cox isn't even on the cover.
Is she like a tertiary character or something?
No, she's
yeah.
like right up there with Tim Allen. Top billed cast.
So there you go. Zoom, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know how much you'd pay for that jumpsuit. And Josh won last time, didn't he?
No, I always win, but I'll give it to Josh.
All right, Josh, what are you thinking here?
I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with Chase Traffic Moritz is bid in the chat. 27.85, but I'm gonna go 27.86 because suck it.
There you go. Yeah, it looks like a bootleg Spy Kid, says Schmitty in the YouTube chat.
You know, how do you know Spy Kids wasn't a bootleg of this one?
Well, that's true.
Hey, Schmarty Pants.
All right, Joe, what are you thinking?
A jumpsuit, I don't know. So onesies are pretty popular now. I'm gonna go with $185.
Okay. I'm gonna. Sorry,
Now,
I didn't
if
realize.
it was worn by
Okay.
Courtney Cox, or Kate
We're gonna
Mara,
start.
it would
We're
be
gonna start
different,
over here because I apologize. There's a
Why?
second sheet. So Zoom. This is a great two-piece jumpsuit worn by Spencer. It was the in the paintball scene. So this has a wardrobe certificate of authenticity from the studio as well. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm still keeping my.
Yeah. Joe, what are you thinking?
Nobody gives a.
Still want 185?
No, I'm gonna go to 260.
260. Gavin.
If it came with a certificate, I'm taking $500, Bob.
All right, Matt. I'm not going to let you get on this. I'm going to see if anyone in the live chat is close. I gotta say nobody's close. This sold for $750.
What?
But I don't know how if it's a two-piece you can call it a jumpsuit.
Camera tricks, that's all.
Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
God, you're so smart.
Thank you to Matt for finding that one. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. What's this? The WGP Carnivore autococker pump. But it's a factory mid-block and it's
No.
rare.
That's the wrong picture.
Nope.
That's not a pump.
That is not a pump.
Is that just the title?
There's nothing pumpy
That's
about
okay.
that.
Yeah, that's
Never
that's a
mind.
cold
You
fusion.
have the wrong
Let's
picture.
go look at the right
It's
picture.
it's also not a carnivore body.
That's not it either.
no.
Okay.
That's not it either.
Well, that's not.
That's
it.
Josh.
That's
That's
definitely not.
Josh. He's
Don't sell
he's
Josh.
a carnivore, though.
There, that's the correct
Yeah,
image.
there
you go.
There we go.
Wow, you make one mistake.
Whatever, it's your
I can
show.
take my glass.
So there you go, guys. War Games, Carnivore, Autococker Pump, factory mid-block. And it was CCM.
The 86 degree frame, those are nice.
With see-through macro line.
Macro line. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
It's got,
With the invisible bottom line.
and it's got a threaded feed neck, but it doesn't have a nice feed neck on
It's
it.
like a
No,
smoke
that's the
sack
thing.
one,
Like,
right?
they
going
just
on with
gave
the-
up on it.
Yeah, it's like they made it to the top, and they're like, nah, I don't have the other $30.
I
I
don't know.
don't care.
All right, Matt, who won the last one?
Necks are for suckers.
That was Gavin.
Gavin.
who won the last
Wow. With a throwaway jumpsuit
Why are you
answer.
guys surprised?
Not surprised at all. Stupid
for-
people have credit cards and access to the internet.
For that bad boy, I'm going to say $350, Bob.
350. Josh?
I don't know why. Roll your eyes all you want. 700.
Okay. Ryan McGee says $865, so you're not far off from him.
That guy's got that oak table money.
Yeah, yeah. Chica Estrada with $450, but if that guy did have oak table money, it's probably a knockoff because he doesn't have a linen tablecloth
Probably
on
just
top of it.
laminate anyways.
Yeah. Joe, what are you thinking?
460.
Bobby Smith says $800, and so far he's the closest. This sold for $1,188.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who got that?
Josh.
Zubay
Yeah.
with 700.
I don't know if I'd
I
pay
used
that
to
money.
be good at this.
All right, well, let's give Joe something that may have been up his alley
Yeah, but
here.
then you started using your brain,
That's,
and you can't do that
Oh, maybe.
because this is dumb people with access to the internet and credit cards.
All right, here you go.
have
Very
to
rare
shut that
vintage JT Peril apparel leather jacket.
What?
So it's basically a leather bomber jacket with JT on it.
Oh, my God. How awful.
They didn't actually make those, did they?
Well, somebody did.
It's not a
just
one of
like
one.
a-
I'm like, it was a full
It wasn't
run.
like hatched or born
I
here
I
on a
didn't
tree.
email the guy and ask too many questions. I just bid on it.
Wow.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Who won the last one?
I can smell the cigarettes
Zuby.
coming off.
Okay, Zuby, what are you
It's
thinking?
like Top Gun.
I'm with Gavin. I can smell the disappointment in it, but I'm still.
Red-
I'm going to stick with $700.
Regnick 1133 says, "Good Lord, I'm gonna go with 650." Bill Scrivener 675. Denon $100. What are you thinking, Josh? What did you say?
700.
700. Gavin
400.
400. And what did you bid,
I
Joe?
didn't bid. You didn't.
Okay,
Joe's just been crying.
375.
he's having a crash from his ice cream. 375. This sold for $500.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's me, right?
Why?
Did you get that right
Yes. No.
Everything's been ridiculous or ludicrous tonight.
on? Stop.
Collaborate. All
George
right.
Hayes said 560.
Let's get you guys back in the game with what I think is an easy one. Fans. Double fan kit.
The original.
Oh.
The OG.
Fits most masks, paintball, and airsoft. What are you thinking, Gavin? What did they sell new for?
They were like $40 or something.
$40.
CAD or USD?
Canadian.
Well, it matters.
I know.
He just threw that out there like he uses it all the time.
Yeah. So you're saying $40 US?
I'm going $40.
Okay. Joe?
I don't know, $35.
Okay.
10.
Sold for $34.99, Joe.
Oh.
Sorry. You're off by 1 cent.
off by a
So
penny.
close. I knew it.
Yeah. Well, that gets Josh on the board, so we're stopping the
is
reign of terror that
already
Gavin
on
is
the board.
imposing.
Chocolate rain.
Oh, you are.
Raise
Sorry.
the insurance rate, your neighborhood.
Sorry, I'm looking for the next gun. I'm going to skip that one. I don't like that one anyways. Let's go to this one here, ladies and gentlemen.
All
This will be the last of the evening if we can. Paintball mask, hip hop,
Someone's taken a.
yellow and white sterling silver ring.
That's just zoomed in on the ring.
That's a ring, an EVS ring.
What?
That's a ring. So it's like a man's ring, but it's in the
a
shape of an
ring.
EVS.
Someone was
yeah.
making them. Then one of the tournaments, if you won, you got a ring too, right?
I thought that was a goggle.
I don't know how many
Someone-
times, like the word ring,
I'm trying.
like it didn't process for like half the studio. Like,
But
but
you called it an EVS, but it looks
But you
more
never,
like
but
an
you
EVS.
never, but you never clarified. You just kept saying the word "ring" over and over.
Ring.
Like, oh yeah,
Ring.
now I get it.
I was listening to podcasts today, and when I hear Ring, the first thing I think of is the Ring video doorbell commercials that everyone says.
Is that an EVS?
No, it's a E-Flex.
E-Flex. You're right. Okay. You are right.
Oh, it's an E-Flex ring. Now I get it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a ring.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's an
Should've
R
been
to
more
the I to
clear.
the end of the G that fits on your finger. All right. Josh, you won that last
No one
one.
said finger.
Ew.
$60. I'll get the first bid in here from Regnick1133 on YouTube. Tracy Santos says $400. Adam Langobojaniski says $350. Same with Elliot Darno. Lisa Weaver $350. Chica Estrada says The Lord of the Rings. Rampage Richie Santos for $9.99. Josh, what are you thinking?
I think that's really high. I was thinking like $45.
Is it like
Sorry,
diamonds or
yeah.
gold? Does it say anything? Is there any information?
No, these
No,
I've
it's
seen these
apparently
around.
a ring.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Okay, good.
Like the doorbell?
Yes, the Ring video doorbell.
So if someone comes to your door, you will be able to see them coming.
If someone tries
you
to
buy
steal a
this.
package off your porch, you can look into this ring that's on your finger.
Apparently, this
through
ring is for
on
your
door,
package.
and then
Oh, a package ring. You guys.
All right, Gavin, what are you doing for your ring package?
That ring for my package would be $200.
Yeah. Raptor BB says, "Oh, it's a ring, $600." Bill Scribner says $1,000. There we go.
Adam has just changed his surname to Langboginis. Can you get that personalized plates for that?
Paul Poston with that garage door living, $20. He says.
someone's
does
been
Joe
selling
say?
a lot of illegal
I haven't
jeans.
had an opportunity. $80.
$80.
Just so y'all know,
Y'all.
because you can't change your bids now. Brand new, these were $35.
Well, it's not what this person paid.
Sucker!
Bottom right corner of your screen there. What does it say?
213 stupid dollars.
Someone paid $213.
What did you say?
200.
Cheater?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a real pumpkin
Cheetah,
eater.
biter,
It's Gavin that bought
love
it.
to forge. Better yet, call him Curious
Curious
George. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be our show for tonight. Did we cover everything we
I
wanted
think
to
we
tonight? Guys, on your way out, make sure you hit that like and share. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that smashing the subscribe button and the notification bell.
If anyone's actually interested, that ring is currently on sale for 30% off for $24.50.
Nice. Well, the guy that paid $213 sounded like he bid. He was in a bidding war with somebody.
Could you imagine being in a bidding war for something like that and then figure out you could have bought it for a quarter of the price you paid for
Yeah,
it?
but you would never
Yeah.
get that spite bid in.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
The
Yeah.
thrill of the victory.
I wish you could have like a dummy account on eBay where you could just outbid people, but like not have any consequence.
That's true.
I think that's
Oh.
called Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show for this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Matt the Crypt for pushing all of our buttons tonight, and thank you to Garvin Sharma.
Wonderful to be here again. Thank you guys so much for your contributions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm wishing my good friend Joseph P. Kimpson a very happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend, the creator of Flag Raiders, and which got me into the sport of paintball, and my butt in this chair right here today talking to you. So thank you, and happy birthday, Joe, and everybody else for watching. Thank you.
There you go. And Josh Zubizabrickus.
Yes, thank you for having me. Thank you to all those who liked and shared the show. It does help a lot. I know you hear it in a lot of podcasts and shows and stuff, but it actually makes a difference. And don't forget to help control your local airsoft population. Have your local airsofters spayed or neutered.
Very good. And thank you for Joe Kimson, the birthday boy himself, for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you for everybody for tuning in tonight to watch Behind the Bunker. Join me for my birthday podcast during a pandemic. Thanks for all the well wishes. And if you're looking for something to do tomorrow is Tuesday night Mission Paintball at the outdoor field. And it is our last one of the 2020 season. Be there or miss it.
Very good.
That's a bumper sticker.
Yeah, we had an
It
opportunity to play it. Even Josh and Gavin were playing last Tuesday with us. We had an opportunity to play. That was fun. And
It was a
I
lot of
missed
fun.
a group photo.
You did miss the group
I
photo.
saw that. It's okay.
Um,
I'll go find something else to do on Mondays.
there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we fix Joe's wound, we will see you guys next week.